Hi everyone, in this video we are going to learn how to swap two numbers without using a third variable. It's a fairly simple program. So let me write down the program question first. So write a program to swap two numbers without using a third variable. Okay, so this is the program that you have to do. Now pause the video, try to do it, and after that start watching it. Okay, so I hope you stop the video, and now let us see the solution. Okay, so first of all we have to take two numbers as an input. Okay, so I'm going to type num1 and take the input. First of all I'm going to typecast that input, so I'm going to put int of input. Okay, input, enter a number. Okay, and then num2 will be equal to same input, int of input, enter another number. I know that you cannot see it properly, so really sorry for that, but I had to increase the resolution of my desktop because actually it was not visible for everyone. So for that I had to increase my resolution. So enter another number. Now what we are going to do is print the numbers. Okay, so print before swap. The numbers will be, what will be the numbers? It will be num1 comma num2. Okay, now we are going to perform a simple mathematical calculation, that is num1 equals num1 plus num2. Num2 is equals num1 minus num2, and num1 equals num1 minus num2. Okay, so you have to just perform this simple mathematical calculation. I'm going to explain you this. Okay, so just stay tuned. Now what I'm going to print is after swap the numbers will be comma num1 comma num2. Okay, so this is going to be the program and we are going to run this. Okay, so let's open the terminal and let's run this program. Enter a number. I'll type 98, let's say. Hit enter. 65, hit enter. Before swap it is 98 and 65, and after swap it is 65 and 98. Okay, so you can see, so it's so easy. So let me explain this program to you. So what happens here is basically we are taking two inputs from the user. Okay, first input that we are taking, since input is taken as a string data type, so we are typecasting it using this int. Okay, so we are typecasting both of the numbers to an integer. Okay, and then we are straight away printing the numbers. Okay, this will be before. Okay, so we are just straight away printing the number as num1 and num2. Okay, just we are taking the user input and we are straight away printing it as num1 and num2. Okay, and we are writing before swap. Okay, now we are calculating, we are doing this simple mathematical calculation where num1, let's say I'm taking num1 as 5 and num2 as 6. Okay, so 5 plus 6 is 11. So num1 right now at this point of time is 11, right? So now we are doing num2 equals 11 minus num2. Num2 is how much? 6. So 5 and 6. So I wrote num1 as 5 and num2 as 6. Okay, now num2 is 11 minus 6, which is 5. So now num2 is assigned with the number 5, but here num2 was 6, right? So now after doing this simple line of mathematics, we have converted num2 to 5, right? And here num1 is 11, definitely it's 11, and num2 has now changed. It's 6 right now, right? Because after performing this calculation, num2 has changed to 5, right? So 11 minus 5 gives us 6, and num1 is assigned with 6. Okay, so after swap we straight away print num1 and num2. So this is basically the program. Now let's again run this and show you. So let me run it now. 5 and num2 is 6. What's happening before swap? It's 5 and 6, and after swap it's 6 and 5. Why? Again, if you try to understand this, so num1 was 5 and num2 was 6, so the addition of these numbers is 11, right? So num1 is assigned with number 11 right now, and num2 is 11 minus 2 is how much? Num2 is 6, right? So 11 minus 6 is it's how much? It's 5, right? So num2 is 5 right now, so num2 will be 5, and num1 will be 11 minus 5, which is 6, so num1 becomes 6. So after swap we are left with this. Okay, so that's a pretty simple mathematics that you have to do. Okay, thanks a lot for watching this video. Goodbye.